Hi there, it's Shannon. It is Sunday night here. I just wanted to update you on the meals for this week. I filmed a grocery haul, and in that it included food for 7 to 8 meals. And so I'll be taking you along this week to show you those meals. I've already made some of them, so I'll make sure to include that footage. But I just wanted to show you these meals to give you ideas of meals to make. I'll link all the recipes below. But also just to give you ideas and also good, simple, kind of one pot family meals. So I'm gonna take you along and just show you a little bit now to catch you up, and then I'll include footage from some meals I've already made and then some that I will make probably tomorrow. So far we made a kale salad that had roasted chickpeas and sweet potato on it, and it was a Caesar type dressing, and that was from Half Baked Harvest, and it was really good. It was very simple to prepare, and we just kind of kept it in the fridge and ate it throughout like a few days for meals. So we made that. Today we just grilled up some steaks. I had that on the remainder of the kale salad for lunch today after church. And so that will just be in the fridge for easy protein in the coming days. I also made lemon bars, and these are like vegan-friendly lemon bars. I utilized some dairy in them because there's butter, but I've made this recipe several times, and it's probably my favorite for like a healthier version of lemon bars. I was kind of silly when I made them. I baked the crust and then I took them out of the oven, the crust, and I put the filling in. And then I was like, no, it doesn't need to be baked again. So I put it in the fridge, and then probably like an hour maybe later, it hit me like, wait, it does need to be baked. So I came and I put it back in the oven. I think it messed up the filling a little bit because it definitely looks different, and I definitely added a little too much turmeric because they might have a more fluorescent color, but those are the lemon bars. Already a half pan has been consumed, so they are delicious. Tomorrow I'll prepare to make some mung beans, like a stew with that, and so I just have those soaking right now. And then I also will tonight plan to make sourdough sandwich bread, which is what we've been using kind of for just our bread in the house instead of buying it. So like toast and whatnot, we don't really do sandwiches. So I have my sourdough starter just sitting out here. Hello everyone. Tonight for dinner is French onion casserole by Half Baked Harvest. It's over there. It turned out really well. We've made it many times. My 1-year-old is loving it, but I just served up myself a plate. Just topped it with some green onions. It's basically like browned meat, could be turkey or ground beef, with caramelized onions and then bell peppers, and then you make like a sauce with that, and then you add tater tots on top. You can top it with cheese. We opted out of that, but that's what's for dinner tonight. Hello, today I am making 2 meals that I'll bring you along for. The first meal is a mung bean meal, and this one, I was introduced to it because one of our friends from Ghana dropped off a bag of mung beans to us, and I had never seen them and had no idea what to do with them, so I looked up recipes. And this was one of the first recipes I found, and I loved it, and I've been making it ever since. It's vegetarian, it has no meat in it, and it's fairly cheap. An easy meal and healthy meal. So in my pot I have been just sauteing carrots, jalapeno, onion, ginger, garlic. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add vegetable broth and coconut milk. Alright, I added 1 can of coconut milk, and then I also added a cup. I added probably closer to 2 cups of vegetable broth, and then I added the mung beans. And what I'll do is I'll bring this to a boil and let it boil for 15 to 20 minutes until the mung beans are cooked through, And this meal is done, and you can serve it with lemon juice or lime juice on top and fresh cilantro, and it's delicious. You can typically find mung beans at like a Mediterranean store. That's where I have found them in the past. So once our friend gifted them and I used that whole bag, I went back for more because I love this meal so much. And there's a couple other meals. I know there's a Kenyan dish, I think it's called dengu, but they use mung beans as well. I've made that before and that is delicious. So yeah, you can find the mung beans probably online at Amazon or like a Mediterranean store. And so I'll serve that, like I said, with the lemon juice and cilantro, and we'll just serve it over a bed of rice that I just made in the Instant Pot. And then the other meal I'm making today will also be used with the rice. Alright, I'm working on an orange chicken meal. This meal I've never made before. It's from Half Baked Harvest, which I love the recipes. I made at least one of them a week, I would say. So what I did is I cut off chicken breasts, and then I put like it in a bowl with some orange zest, pepper, egg white, and soy sauce, I believe. And so that's this right here. And then I'm dredging it in some cornstarch. And then in batches, I'm working on frying it up in oil. I'm using coconut oil because that's the high heat oil that I have. And then I made a sauce. I haven't really mixed it up well yet. But this was a bunch of orange juice, fresh orange juice. I used like 3 oranges, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, honey. And so I'll cook up the chicken in batches, and then when that's done, I'll thicken up the sauce, and then I believe I'll pour the sauce over. We will eat that with the rice, and I just bought broccoli steamable bags that I'll cook in the microwave probably. Wanted to show you, I also made 2 loaves of sourdough bread today. They turned out good. I use Farmhouse on Boone, their sourdough sandwich bread recipe. I'll link that below too. Okay, I'm going to show you the finished meals. Again, here's the cooked rice. Here's how the orange chicken meal turned out. It is delicious, way better than Chinese takeout. It was fairly time consuming just because I had to cook it in batches when initially like frying it, but healthier and more tasty, I think, than Chinese takeout. Here is the mung bean meal. That turned out delicious as usual. I'm actually going to eat some for a late lunch right now. Topped it again with lemon juice and some fresh cilantro, and then I will show you what the inside of one of the sourdough loaves looks like. This is what it looks like. It is the moist, just fluffiest bread. It's delicious. Thank you for joining for these videos. I hope they give you some inspiration of ideas to cook and just to show you what cheap, easy, and healthy meals can look like. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.